What's going on, y'all? This is your boy James here.
Hey everybody, it is your girl Melissa.
And we are the Answers Uncut.
Super excited.
Today we have
a special announcement.
Oh man. Y'all, so you're gonna have to stay tuned all the way to the end of this video to get that special announcement that we have for y'all.
Yes, it has been a good year.
Good year, y'all, so stay tuned.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. You guys already know what time it is.
What time is it?
Twerk time. I'm just joking. So let me get my heebie-jeebies out now. Subscribe to our channel.
Yep.
I'm Melissa. This is James. Make sure you guys hit that subscription button. Make sure your bell notifications are cut on. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. We love you guys. Everybody who is already subscribed to our channel, we appreciate you so very much.
We sure do.
Everybody that's new to our channel, welcome. Welcome. This year has been great.
This year has been good. 2020 was rough. We're in 2021, almost a month in.
And you guys probably been looking for us, right?
And, we've been kind of MIA for a bit. But we are back. We are, every beginning of the year, what we like to do is we like to, just kind of take a step back, and we like to be grateful for, our lives, grateful for our experiences of 2020. Just do some self-reflection. After some self-reflection, we like to do some planning for the year, and 2021 is going to be big.
Yeah, it is.
It's going to be big.
It is. And just thinking back to 2020, 2020 was a really good year for us too.
Yeah, it was.
We purchased our home, we started business ventures, we invested a lot more than we did the year before.
Yeah,
it's so many blessings despite everything, the pandemic and everything that's going on. It's always about perspective. We have so much to be grateful for.
That's so true,
so
y'all.
Much.
And at the end of the day, it's all about, what you make it. You can't control things that are outside of your control or outside of your circumstances. So if you are worried about those, then you end up causing yourself like a whole lot of headache, anxiety. And to be honest with y'all, I'm gonna be honest, I dealt with some anxiety last year too. Just with dealing with everything, with health issues, with just a lot of things that were going on. It's almost kind of like you just end up, anxious. So it's good to kind of take a step back. It's good to sometimes self-reflect and just know that, everything is going to be good, y'all. Everything is going to be good.
One of the things that I think that we practice, and you always tell me this, baby, is focus on the things that you can control.
Yep.
So a lot of people don't want to make moves. They don't want to do certain things because they're not sure what's going to happen with COVID. They're not sure what's going to happen with the election. They're not sure what's going to happen with life. They're not sure what's going to happen with this job. They're not sure what's going to happen with their business. All of that doesn't matter. Focus on what you can control and give everything your best.
Yes.
Give everything your best and everything else will follow. We are speaking testament to that because we did so many different things this year. I'm going to be honest. We traveled and everything during COVID and all.
We did.
And we just was like, we're going to focus on things that we can control and the rest will just fall into place.
And that is staying safe too, guys. Wearing our masks, hand sanitizer, making sure we're good.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we weren't just out here in the streets, in other people's continents,
Except that one time. No, I'm just joking. I'm just playing.
Hey, that's not part of this video, guys. You didn't see that.
Oh, so you gonna cut that part?
Yeah, we're gonna cut that part. We're gonna cut this.
Oh my
goodness.
We're gonna
self-incriminate ourselves.
Incriminate.
Yeah.
Incriminate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that the word?
I don't know.
Yeah. Y'all know what it is.
All right, guys. So I know you guys are all pretty much waiting. Y'all like, James and Melissa, please get to the point. What is the surprise? But we're curious. What do you think the surprise is? What do you think the special announcement is? Drop in the comments below.
Comment below.
What do you think our special announcement is?
That's right. That's right.
We're gonna tell you, but make sure you subscribe to our channel first.
That's right. That's right. So, guys, it's time. It's time. The special announcement is. You want to tell them or you want me to tell them?
You want to tell them?
All right.
Do you say it at the same time?
All
right, wait, hold on. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Ah, dang.
So, our special announcement is that we got married. Married my best friend.
Officially, me too.
Yes.
Married my soulmate. And honestly, we wanted to do this last year sometime. But, you know, due to COVID, due to other arrangements, we decided to go ahead and do it, you know, and tied the knot. We wanted to bless everything under God. And marriage is a beautiful thing, man, and I'm enjoying it so far. It's as if it's like...
yeah, like, because we've been married for like, 8 years.
8 years, just cool 8,
And if you guys are new to our channel, James and I met in middle school.
Yeah.
We weren't dating in middle school. We just kind of knew each other since middle school. And we reconnected after college. Mm-hmm. And it's so crazy how things have kind of fell into place. Because James and I, me and you have been dating maybe, 6 years, 7 years?
Probably say 6 years.
Yeah, and we've been engaged for like 6 years.
That's shady,
I'm just joking.
So we've been engaged for like
2 years, 2.5 years. 2.5 years.
It's like 2.
And you know what? There's no time limit on it. Like, there's no blueprint. Mm-hmm. Like, we did things according to what we felt was best for us.
Yeah.
And everything was just absolutely perfect.
So, guys, what we want to share with y'all are some of the reasons why we decided to get married. Because in society nowadays, it's like the norm. It's like, all right, you're dating somebody, and it's just like the automatic thing to do. You get married, you have kids, have a family.
And it shouldn't be that way.
It shouldn't be that way. So ultimately, we want to share with y'all some of our thought process behind why we decided to say, all right, this is what we need to do. This is our best path.
This is interesting because we didn't even talk through this video. We just kind of...
Yeah, this is just raw, y'all.
This is real. This is real uncut.
Yeah. So... what is your views? Like, what do you feel like marriage is?
So it's so interesting because, as you guys know, we just shared this really big announcement with you guys that us committing ourselves to one another for the rest of our lives. Mm-hmm. It's so powerful because it was so many things that were missing in our lives, and people don't realize that when God created Adam needed a woman. Mm-hmm. God didn't want him by himself. So he created Eve.
Yeah.
And it's so powerful for that union to be blessed.
Yeah.
For you to be able to have certain blessings be fulfilled in your life. Mm. So I definitely feel like that you're my helpmate and that I'm your helpmate. Mm-hmm. But I feel like that there's certain doors that have opened to us because we are now married. And it's really spiritual. We're not going to get too deep and too biblical and thank you Jesus and get all churchy on you guys. But there's something about a union between a man and a woman when you become married. Like I feel like even just this week we've been getting so many blessings. Like
and it's not even just that. It's also, I feel like marriage is the highest sign of commitment. Even just going back to marriage being in the Bible, being, a bond between two souls. And for us, we wanted to make sure that, we are committed to each other on that highest level. One thing is you have to be ready. It's not, a rush. Don't listen to in-laws and everybody else, even though everybody would be like, when's the wedding? When's the engagement? When is this? Nah, you have to be ready. This is a commitment that you have to make on your own.
And also, don't feel like just because you've been with your deadbeat boyfriend or deadbeat girlfriend.
They ain't gotta be a deadbeat. Why they gotta be a deadbeat?
All right, maybe they're not a deadbeat. But don't feel like just because you have time in doesn't mean that it's like, you know, you gotta get married now. Like, don't be afraid to walk away.
You see how y'all women think?
The only
just
way
because
I
you've been with him
that,
for a long time does not mean that he's a deadbeat.
No, I know that, but you know how some people are in relationships and they're like, oh, I've been with him for 10 years, you know, he's everything I know, and you know, we might as well get married. No.
Yeah, nah. You don't want to do that.
If he is not the love of your life and he doesn't make you smile when you're sad and he's not there for you and he's not your best friend and you guys can tell each other like little secrets and you guys can build together, then maybe you need to think of thinking maybe going your separate ways. Don't get married as a way of just like, okay, that's just the next step.
Yeah.
I know for James and I specifically was very intentional as to why it is that we wanted to get married. Like, you know, with you being my soulmate.
That's true. But we're going to get real with y'all too. Because we encountered some issues when we were about to like Yeah, I mean, hey, it happens, y'all. So when we were about to like say, all right, guys, we need to just go ahead and get serious with this thing. We need to go ahead and do something. It just gets real, you know. It's like, all right,
I was like, oh my God, like I'm about to be like an answer.
Yeah. You about to be,
I am Mrs. Answer.
That's true.
But it's very scary because you're like, oh my God, like I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with this person. That's why it's so critical that you are in love with this person, that you guys have a strong foundation in God, that you guys are deeply rooted in, you know, the Bible and your core values and your vision and just so many different things, because it gets scary.
Yeah.
You know, making sure you guys are equally lit. Like, oh my God, I'm about to share my life with this person. Like, I'm literally about to be like connected.
Yeah.
Connected.
Yeah.
Connected.
So, I mean, just on a deeper level, like, problems are gonna arise. So you're not always gonna be like lovey-dovey, like in love, but you just want to make sure that's the right person that you want to stick through the hard times with.
Yeah, definitely.
Somebody that you're going to be willing to accept them for their flaws, because everybody has flaws.
Yeah, I don't have flaws.
No. Okay. Yeah, you don't.
Nah, I'm just joking.
She's flawless though.
I'm just joking. I'm just playing.
But, you know, everybody is not perfect. And at the end of the day, you know, you want to make sure that you are with somebody that you're willing to put in the work for.
Yeah.
That they're worth it.
Definitely. I definitely feel like you're worth it.
I feel the same way too.
I definitely feel like
I feel the same way too. Boo.
So,
Hey,
how has it
what you
been? People have asked us, like, how has it been? You guys been married for, you know, a week or so now. How has it been? It's been amazing.
What's made it so amazing?
What do you, I don't want to tell everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's been great.
Yeah, so for one thing, I would say, which has made, you know, the experience of marriage amazing, is just kind of...
the sex.
Well, yes. That too, guys. So, you know, on top of that, you know, just knowing that you have that rider, that, you know, that one that you're like, all right.
I should have said that first.
Nah, just say what you gotta say, for real. Because, I mean, the sex is good. The sex is good. I mean, but at the end of the day, when we are like 90 years old and like not really gonna be able to have sex, it's gonna be like, all right.
It's not gonna be about
yeah, you know, so it's gonna come down to,
kiss me.
all right. It's gonna come down to, do y'all have a friendship? Do y'all even have like a foundation?
Yeah.
And overall, we find our foundation in God.
Yeah.
Because He's the head of this household, and you know, ultimately, we want to be able to have a successful marriage and a successful, you know, union, but we want it to be under God.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I feel like a complete heathen because the first thing I said was
no, but at the end of the day, see, this is the thing. This is what's wrong with society. Sex is good in the right time, in the right place, in the right compartment. Sex outside of marriage is not blessed. It's not good. But sex in marriage is good. God wants it to be good.
We waited till we got married.
And ultimately, I mean, you know, that's how you reproduce. That's how you are fruitful. You're executing on God's commandment.
Be fruitful and multiply.
So, hey, how do you do that? You gotta, you know,
get the bun, son.
So ultimately, I mean, it's not something, and you know, a lot of people when we talk about sex, it's a little bit of a shameful thing.
But it shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be, y'all. So, you know,
that's what marriage is meant for. And I know James didn't want me to tell you guys, but we did practice celibacy.
We tried
having sex.
We tried.
Yeah, we tried. And that's the thing. It's about progression and not perfection.
That's so true.
we practiced celibacy for years, and obviously throughout those years there were times where we, you know, would mess up and things like that. But we were very adamant in terms of making sure that we wait until we get married. And you guys, it is such a beautiful feeling to do that.
Yeah.
Such a beautiful feeling to do that. I know one of the times when we were having a really deep conversation, touching back on the virgin standpoint, from a biblical standpoint, I remember telling you that, like, if there was anything that I could give you in this world, it would have been my virginity. Something that I couldn't give you. So if you're a virgin and you guys are watching this, first and foremost, subscribe to our channel. But second most important thing, make sure you save yourself for your husband. It is just the most precious gift you can ever give to somebody, and especially the man that you are committing to and that you love dearly, and that you're committing yourself to in terms of a marriage union.
Yeah.
It's so powerful.
That is, y'all. That is so powerful. And in today's society, I always like to refer back to that because, you know, a lot of guys are like, I don't know if I want a virgin because she may not know how to, you know,
may be crazy.
She may not even that she may be crazy. She may be not as experienced in the bed. So it's like, if you haven't done it before, you're not going to be, you know, as, but ultimately you have a lifetime.
What?
That's just from a guy's standpoint, you know.
No, that's
true. That's real.
True.
That's from a guy's standpoint. So at the end of the day, but you gotta understand, you got a lifetime to, you know, get this thing right. So
a lifetime to get this thing right.
Get that thing right. But
well,
we gonna leave y'all alone.
We'll say that for another episode. We'll say that for another episode. We just really want to tell you guys and share with you guys how excited we are because we are now married. So another thing, we had a whole wedding. So that's why we've been kind of missing for a little bit. We've been missing for a few days, but it's all good. And stay tuned for our next episode because we want to share with you the whole thing. You guys, we love you, Answer Squad.
And
we didn't.
Yeah.
We just,
with the wedding.
Wait, yeah. I don't even know. I'm just so excited.
With the wedding, we did something unexpected. We're not gonna tell y'all right now.
And very unconventional.
And
we spent. Oh my god.
Don't tell them yet. Don't tell them yet what we spent.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Just stay tuned.
Stay tuned, y'all.
Stay tuned. Can I just give them a little sneak peek?
Nah, don't give them no sneak peek.
Oh my god.
Alright, we can give them like a little sneak peek.
Okay, because we didn't spend $100,000.
Don't tell them what we spent.
We didn't spend $40,000.
Don't tell them what we spent. Just stay tuned and you'll know what we spent.
Yeah, you'll know what we spent.
And
make sure you stay tuned to our next episode because you'll know exactly how much we spent on our wedding.
Y'all, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, hit the post notifications. And until next time, we are the Answers Uncut.
Guess what? Chicken butt.
Chicken butt.
Wait.
Guess what? Chicken butt.
All right, listen.
That's what you got for the people.
That was old. Guys.
She's like a little kid, y'all.
Excited.